Have you ever felt like life keeps throwing curveballs at you? Like the more you try to stick to your plan, the harder things get. Here's the truth. In an ever-changing world, adaptability is not just a nice to have, it's a survival skill. You've probably heard the sayings, if you don't bend, you will break. Or the bend on the road is not the end of the road if you're willing to take a turn. Life is unpredictable, and rigidity in the face of change can lead to frustration, failure, and burnout. On the other hand, those who can bend, those who can adapt, are the ones who thrive. Hello there, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning into Mentium, the podcast that takes you on a journey to unlock the full potential of your mind. My name is Majama. I will be your host and your guide on this adventure into the fascinating realm of mindset, mental fitness, and personal growth. In each episode, I dive deep into the intricacies of the human mind, exploring the power of positive thinking, resilience, and the strategies to cultivate a mindset that propels you towards success. So buckle up for a journey of self-discovery, empowerment, and transformation. Get ready to unleash the power of your mind with Mentium. In today's episode, we'll explore why adaptability is essential for success and happiness, how you can cultivate it, and I'll leave you with practical strategies to help you embrace change rather than resist it. Let's get into it. Let's start with why adaptability is so important. The world is constantly changing. Whether it's technology, relationships, or the workplace, the ability to adapt isn't just about surviving these changes. It's about thriving in the midst of them. Think of a tree in a storm. The rigid tree that refuses to bend is the one that snaps in the wind, while the flexible tree sways and survives. This principle applies to us in our lives. When we cling to outdated ideas, resist new opportunities, or refuse to adapt, we set ourselves up for failure. To this day, some people are very reluctant to use their navigation system. They would ask for directions, and I just can't understand that. Put an address in the GPS navigation and let it guide you, rather than listening to somebody else trying to give you directions. During the pandemic, countless businesses that were set in their old ways collapsed. Meanwhile, companies that adapted by shifting to remote work, offering online services, or finding creative ways to connect with customers flourished. Take Blockbuster, for instance. At its peak, it was a dominant force in home entertainment, but its leaders refused to adapt to the rise of streaming services. Netflix, on the other hand, recognized the shift in consumer behavior and pivoted its model from DVD rental to online streaming. Blockbuster's refusal to bend led to its collapse, while Netflix soared to become a global entertainment powerhouse. What's the takeaway here? Adaptability is not just about rolling with the punches. It's being proactive, resilient, and open to growth in the face of uncertainty. Why is it so hard for us to adapt? It often comes down to fear. Change feels uncomfortable because it pushes us out of our comfort zone. Our brains are wired to seek safety and familiarity. So when something disrupts our routine, our first instinct is to resist. Think about a time in your life where you resisted change. Maybe it was switching careers, moving to a new city, a new country, or ending a relationship. At the time, it felt safe to hold on to what you know, even if it was not serving you. But once you finally let go and adapted, didn't you feel lighter? You see, resistance to change often stems from fear of the unknown, fear of failure, or even fear of losing control. But here's the thing, change is inevitable. The more we resist it, the harder we make it for ourselves. Let's talk about the upside of adaptability. When we learn to embrace change, the benefits are immense. Resilience. You bounce back faster from setbacks because you see them as opportunities to grow. Improved problem solving. Adaptable people think creatively and find solutions, even in tough situations. Stronger relationships. In personal and professional relationships, adaptability makes you more empathetic and open-minded. Career success. Employers value people who can pivot, learn new skills, and stay relevant in changing industries. Take J.K. Rowling. Before her success with Harry Potter, she faced countless rejections and challenges. Instead of giving up, she adapted her approach, reworked her manuscripts, and kept trying until she found a publisher. Her ability to stay flexible and persistent changed her life forever. You see, adaptability doesn't just help you survive change. It positions you to thrive in ways you never imagined. So, how do we cultivate adaptability? Here are some actionable steps you can take. Shift your mindset. Start seeing change as an opportunity rather than a threat. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this situation? Embrace uncertainty. Practice getting comfortable with not having all the answers. Focus on what you can control and let go of the rest. Stay curious. Adopt a growth mindset. We made a whole episode on growth mindset and fixed mindset. You can check in the Mentium podcast episodes. Explore new hobbies. Read diverse books and expose yourself to different perspectives. Don't just stick to what you already know. Develop emotional resilience. Learn to manage stress and stay calm under pressure. Meditation, journaling, or talking to a trusted friend can help. Take small risks. Challenge yourself to step out of your comfort zone regularly. For example, try a new workout class, attend a networking event, or experiment with a new skill. Think of an entrepreneur who pivoted in the face of adversity. Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx. We talked about her in one of our episodes. She started her career selling fax machines door to door. When that wasn't fulfilling, she adapted, took a risk, and created a product that revolutionized the fashion industry. Remember, adaptability is not a talent. It's a skill you can develop with practice. Let's recap the key takeaways from today's episode. 1. Adaptability is essential for thriving in a constantly changing world. 2. Resistance to change comes from fear, but embracing change unlocks resilience, creativity, and growth. 3. Practical strategies like shifting your mindset, staying curious, and taking small risks can help you become more adaptable. I understand change is not easy, but it is essential. And when you learn to bend, you will not break. You will become stronger, wiser, and more prepared for whatever life throws your way. If today's episode resonated with you, take a moment to reflect. What's one area of your life where you've been resisting change? How can you take a small step towards embracing it? At the Mentium Institute, we are here to support your growth with courses, coaching, and a community of like-minded individuals. Visit Mentium.org to learn more and join our movement. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Mentium. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share this with someone who's ready to embrace change. Until next time, remember, if you don't bend, you will break. But when you bend, you grow. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. I am Majama, and this is Mentium. Peace.